Greetings. We're going to do an update after probably 10 years on the Claridge pistols. This is the original one that you saw in previous videos, the 9-inch, the L9 or T9 version. And I acquired a rare 7-inch version, which is obviously factory made. It's not some customized version of the L9. This one is definitely a 7-inch factory made version. So I went out and did some shooting yesterday. Dusty day, noisy with the wind. Didn't have a camera person with me, so you have to forgive the video of all that happened. So get right into the design and purpose. Mr. Gaunch, when he designed these, wanted them to be a military police type of firearm, like a machine type of pistol, and obviously with an extended mag. You know, that fit in right in with some of the machine pistols of the day. Sorry. So talk about Mr. Gaunch. He did communicate with me one time. His concerns were regarding the bolt hole open. This one has been damaged. Doesn't function like original. This one here has the functionality to hold the bolt open. Takes a little bit of strength. Obviously, I don't have that strength like I used to. So the bolt is held open. And he'd never wanted anybody to use this as a bolt release because of slam fire concerns. He had concerns about quality of components after he left. Had a variety of concerns. You can see some of that online. Anyway, to release it, it's pretty easy to release. These, obviously, I've checked and double checked. I never keep a collectible firearm with ammunition in the mags or the firearm. This one has no magazine, so these have been triple checked. This is a very unique firearm. Been in several movies, both the variations of the pistol as well as the carbine. I just happen to love long barrel pistols, so I really like this one the most, even though it may not be the most balanced for an individual, but no long barrel pistol is balanced. I don't have any issues with these at all. Some people have made comments here and there that they have issues with them. I have 3, no issues other than I have a Pro Mag, which you'll see in my videos. They just have never worked well for me. This one is probably a Beretta Mag, and I don't have any problems. Now, getting on to spare parts, there are no spare parts. So you treat these like a collectible firearm, and I will tell you that here is the takedown pin. There's two components. I'll show you what one of the components look like. This is from this pistol here. I actually pulled it out. The spring is a little bit worn, I guess. So I've made my own pin to put in while I'm using it for testing. Sorry for the noise. And you can do that. You can make a pin. This is a two-piece thing, and then you take that out, and then this pivots and comes right out of the rear. The inside of it is similar to an SA-26 Czechoslovakian submachine gun, which I have one of those. The bolt is similar, telescoping bolt. We'll go over the use of these. I don't run lots of ammunition through any of my collectible firearms, mainly because there aren't spare parts. The knobs can wear out on the in the groove where they function. So actually, for the carbine, I did have a brand new knob made by a machinist, and it functions wonderfully now. But I always keep all of my worn parts, if I have any, for a collectible. So you can get machinists to make things. This is the mag release, and you can see it does thread into this part here. You could have some wear on the inside of this part right here. Some of these are slotted like a screw. That's from the factory. I don't know why some were that way, some were not. I've seen both ways. So, sights. Front adjustable post and rear windage adjustable. Both of these pistols shot fairly close to center at 12-13 yards when I was testing them yesterday. When you're charging these, there's pretty good springs inside of here, so you want to have a pretty good high purchase on the grip so that you have more control and you'll have less trouble with the charging. It's a man's gun. It's not designed for the beginning shooters that want these easy charging handles. I talked about mags. My SIG mag, if this is the SIG or not, but anyway, I didn't have to do any modifications at all on the SIG P226 mag. The Beretta mags need modification up here. This is probably the SIG mag right here. No modifications for that. My problem when shooting the Claridge pistols and some other pistols, you'll find that the mag release sticks out a little bit, and sometimes if I don't have the correct grip, I might, if I'm holding it in a machine pistol style grip, then sometimes my thumb will come down so I can have more balance, and I might touch this and then might release the magazine. So something to be aware of. You'll see that in my videos. I drop magazines because I lower my grip down here with my thumb. And a good grip on these, you could raise your thumb over the safety. You can do a forward hold on it. Just keep your thumb up here touching your other hand, or you can just keep your thumb close to the safety. It's meant to ride right here under the safety, but sometimes your thumb might slip down. Anything else on the mag release? Well, we talked about the takedown, telescoping bolt. Okay, that's it for now. Okay, we're out here on a nice warm day in the desert. Had a little bit of rain this morning, which helped to bring the dust down a little bit. But this is an update after several years on the Claridge line of pistols and their carbine. And I have the carbine as along with two of these unique pistols. This is the shorter, more rare version of the L9 or T9, which is a 9-inch barrel, and this one has a 7-inch barrel, and I had never discovered one of these previously in my research, but I acquired it after I had sold the upper one. I have, this year I was able to get this one back on a trade, and so I'm going to keep that one for sure. I've shot this one and the carbine a few times. The carbine is pretty accurate, and I just can't keep all of my collection that I have of various firearms, but this is going to be a little update for some of you who are interested. There are some things that we'll go over later, but today I'm going to try and answer some questions on how to grip this, different ways to shoot it, and let you see some of the accuracy, and we can talk a little bit about its original intention when Mr. Gonch, the designer, first built these, and then Claridge took over later on. Not the wrong one. Finished that. Now, they do take extended magazines. This happens to be a Pro Mag, which is a cheaper magazine, but I think I've been able to get this to function. So we'll try this from more of a Uzi style shooting. Failure to feed. And I hit the mag release. So you can shoot it that way. We're able to hold on to this short shroud on the small one. Pro Mags are not the best magazines for these, but they can function. I have a target that's down there about 13 yards. Thought it only fair to shoot this 7-inch version from the rest and see where the sights are. The first shot shows that the front sight is shooting high, so it needs to be adjusted down. And the sights are adjustable front and rear. I think it's close enough on windage. Elevation just needs to be adjusted down. We'll have a quick look at that. Not too bad. So I'm inserting this into the shooting video from yesterday that I had some issues with wind noise, handling camera by myself, shakiness of my hands, dropping the magazine because of not gripping correctly on this particular style of firearm. So you'll see some issues with choppiness in some of the video, and I apologize for that. I need a 10-year-old to help me with video editing because I suck at that. So it is what it is, guys. It's just an update for you that have watched some of my other videos and had some questions, and hopefully this will help to spark your interest a little more. I will, let's see, mention safety. Safety is pretty easy, one-handed operation. It's a fun gun. So this next round I'm going to try the T9 pistol and do it from a rest for a couple shots and just compare the accuracy. I did a test fire. I got one right above the 10 spot there, so continue that. That's not bad for 4 shots with a large pistol. Still getting it inside that 5-inch rectangle target.